What up, Dokkanners? Let's talk about this wallpaper situation. I didn't think I was going to be talking about this, but I've been getting a lot of requests for it, so I want to discuss it. The wallpaper situation has actually become a very interesting topic of discussion for some people. Since it's a gacha game, and it's a collector gacha at that, I understand why some people might be frustrated. So I'm going to go ahead and discuss how this came to be, what the situation is, what are my thoughts on it, and what could potentially happen moving forward. Because if you're watching this video thinking you're going to get the wallpapers because you don't have those tickets, you're not. Just get that out of your head. It's not happening right now. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on. So this all started as sort of an aftermath of the 10th anniversary celebration itself. As the 10th anniversary celebration was coming to an end, they wanted to give players sort of a reason to stick around amongst just, you know, other reasons like playing the game, getting the new characters and whatnot. But they wanted to really point out that this was a celebration of the year, not just a celebration that happens for a couple of months and then it's off to the next celebration. No, they wanted to remind you throughout the year that this was a very special 10th anniversary milestone. So they implemented a few things this year. They did, well, first of all, they started Special Day, but that's sticking around afterwards. But they started it because it's 10th anniversary. They also implemented this like 10th anniversary special missions where you can get some equips for characters. I remember every time I saw them, I would cringe because those equips weren't that great. The silver ones, no, the bronze ones were good. Some of the silver ones were marginally okay, but the gold ones were terrible. And I only say that because when we used to get custom equips for characters, they would be much higher quality. But because they were rolling these out every month, I guess they didn't want it to be that good. So that's why they kind of gave us nerfed versions of it, but still they were free. So that was another thing that they gave as a product of the 10th anniversary. And then they also did a monthly reward ticket system. Every month, whenever the newest month's panel missions would drop, you would be able to clear the board and then you would get 3 reward tickets for it. I'm showing the version Z panel as an example. See how it says board 1, 2, 3, things like that. So each month, not just the version Z, that would be there for players who are new to the game, but you would also have a panel mission set for that month, like somewhere here. So if you did them, you would earn those 3 tickets. This went from April 2025 to January 2026. So that's 10 months. So 10 times 3 is 30. So that is why with 10 tickets, you get this one, 10 tickets, you get this one, 10 tickets, you get this one, 30 tickets total. So if you are missing out, you maybe have like 18 tickets, 21 tickets, you can't get them all. That's not possible. And afterwards, these tickets will become invalid and obsolete. If a 10th anniversary ticket is not used during the event period, it will be rendered obsolete after the event period ends. So you have until March 10th. For any of you who still haven't redeemed it, please do it. The wallpaper animated characters is an animated wallpaper that features characters who represent each anniversary, blah, 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 blah. So that is how this came to be. And now that we are in the 11th anniversary, this is no longer a thing. You get to actually use them. My thoughts on it. I like it. I like it because this is not something that impacts the core gameplay experience. This is a purely cosmetic reward for loyalty. I'm not saying that those of you who missed out on these missions are not loyal players, but if you get what I mean, it's to reward those people who have logged in every day or, you know, every week or whatever, did the missions, did the panel missions, stuck out this year to get this. It's better that it's something like this and not something that is actually like a character. Just imagine if they did this and we got a new LR for it. Just imagine the outrage. Not only would people who quote unquote, you know, have lives or other commitments, not only are they going to miss out, newer players who jumped in, you know, it's not just about players who just missed out because they were busy with school or work or whatever. What if you're a brand new player who jumped in because of this? You heard about your favorite character, Golden Frieza. You wanted to play or whatever. Your friends got you to play. And now you're starting from this. You don't have any of those tickets. You can't get them. So what's going to happen to you? Imagine if that was an actual character that you missed out on. That would suck. So the fact that this is just a wallpaper, I think that is good. It gives players a sense of accomplishment, sort of an exclusive feeling, similar to how we have the 1,000-day Goku thing, the 2,000-day reward, 3,000-day, and now 4,000-day. Those things are exclusives, but to an extent, they're timed exclusives. And that sort of leads me to my last point. Ultimately, I think this is actually going to be a timed exclusive thing. This is not going to be a permanent exclusive thing, in my opinion. This is my guess. I got to point that out. This is not a confirmed thing, but based on how they've been conducting themselves and based on some evidence from the 10th anniversary, I truly believe that this is a temporary exclusive, a timed exclusive. So similar to the 1,000-day, 2,000-day, only this is far less egregious. Those people who have this versus those who won't, I don't think the distance is going to be as crazy as the 1,000-day Goku thing. So here's why. during the 10th anniversary, I don't know if some of you guys remember, if back in the day, if you were here, in February, they introduced Dokkan Chronicles. And I remember doing videos on this. Actually pulled them up. Dokkan Chronicles stages 1 through 4, 5 through 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this was basically sort of like a stroll down memory lane where you would fight various characters who sort of represented the various years of the game. So the first one was by Goku. This guy, you know, it's crazy. This guy, I think this guy was one of the rewards. So basically the event was strolling down memory lane. It wasn't too challenging, but the caveat was that you had to bring characters from those years, which added a little bit of a challenge, but they were pretty easy. And so you would go through and clear all this. And when you won, you would get these special tickets. These tickets look very similar to the ones that we're talking about now for the 11th anniversary. This was the Dokkan Chronicles ticket. This was the 10th, or no, sorry. This is the 11th, no, sorry, I'm stupid. This is the Dokkan Chronicles ticket, I'm dumb. This is the 10th anniversary, like 10-month ticket thing. They look exactly the same, right? We actually got another one that looks similar to it as well. Yeah, this down here. So they all just kind of recolored versions of the same thing. So with those tickets, you could go into the shop and you could buy stuff from it. And the things that you could buy, I don't even think I have it here. Oh, do I? Actually, wait, no, I do. Yeah, dude, check this out. So we've got, you could, oh, shut up, dude. You could get like, dude, look at that. You could get these old school characters. If you weren't around for this sort of thing, you could get it. Most people probably just went for the stones, which I understand. But since I'm a collector, I like having everything. It was nice to be able to go in and get some of these characters. Like there was a Spirit Bomb Goku that I never had. That one, perfect timing. There was a Tech First Form Frieza that I never had. Perfect timing right there. Those characters were never obtainable for me because I joined the game. I started playing halfway through year 3. I consumed the game individually. I never did any content. And then around the start of 4th anniversary, once I felt I was knowledgeable enough about the game, I started doing content. So I have 4 years essentially of stuff to catch up on. I don't have Dr. Arale or Dr. Slump stuff. I don't have like multiple years of April Fools, like the Cybermen, the Peppy Gals team, what else? One Piece, by Goku, like all that stuff. I don't have any of that. I thought that I'd be able to get those, but sadly no. But there were still a few things that I could get, exclusive characters, but also wallpapers. That was the point of this. Dokkan Chronicles gave me access to old wallpapers that I never had before. I think one in particular, I don't even think Global had access to it until we did this. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, JP players, but I think that this was a JP exclusive thing for a little while, but then Global got it. It was either that one or another. It was either this or there was another like Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 thing where they're kind of standing side by side instead of, oh, maybe, no, I think that was the one. Yeah, I don't want to waste time. Pretty sure it was that one, but there might have been another one. Anyway, I got it eventually, even though I was behind. I got it. What is the point of this? The point of this is that I think eventually what they're going to do is they're going to make these wallpapers also available through other ways. It'll be a timed exclusive. You'll be able to access this maybe through, what if they do another set of Dokkan Chronicles? What if for the 11th anniversary, we actually end up getting, or maybe not the 11th anniversary, maybe they do it for the 15th anniversary. If we get to year 15, they'll do another Dokkan Chronicles, and instead of revamping years 1 through 10, they'll just simply have those in there, and then they'll include 11, year 12, year 13, 14, 15, and then that is how you'll get it. If that's how they will do this. Maybe they'll do it every couple years, maybe they'll do it every year. I don't know. I'm just saying that in my opinion, I don't think that this is going to be exclusive for long. I think eventually you'll be able to get access to it down the road. That's my take on it. So it sucks. I'm sorry you weren't able to gain access to it, but just so you know, I do videos on even the most mundane things. As long as I have time for it, I will make time to do it, which is why I'm doing it right now. And I did it before. So in the future, if something comes up that is very trivial that you don't necessarily want to be missing out on, hopefully my videos can grab your attention and you will be informed to get that done. Sometimes I make videos just to have the notification pop up in your feed. I'll literally open the video and say, I did this just to have it pop up in your feed so that you are aware of it. You don't have to watch the video. So if that can help you out, I've done my job, baby. Oh, and you know what? Let me just tell you one thing I hate about Marvel Rivals. I've never had this in a video form, but I need it to be in here. Speaking of exclusives, all right, there is a beautiful cyan clash. This right here, this is the Venom Marvel vs. Capcom iconic costume. This was exclusive to closed beta test participants. Okay, fine. I accept, right? It's fine. You were an early adopter of the game. You gave it a chance. You deserve to have something exclusive. Here's what makes me so mad. These clowns also have the audacity to have seasonal costumes become available in future seasons. So let's just, I don't remember. Was this a season 1? Let's just say, for argument's sake, this was season 1 or season 0, okay? This was part of the battle pass in season 0. They brought this back 2 seasons later. Why? If you're gonna do that, no, I'm not saying I'm against it. If you are gonna do that, great. Let other future players, you know, future adopters of the game enjoy these older skins. They shouldn't be punished for not having known about it. Why the hell can't I get this? I have loved this game for so long. I've been playing it since season 0 when it launched. I wasn't around for the beta test. I'm sorry. Why can't I get it? You're making all these other costumes available for future seasons. Why the f can't I get access to this post beta?